Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Sans from Undertale. So I'm going to start by drawing in the eyes before I get into the rest of the head. So let's start with the eye on the left with an oval. So we're just going to start at the top and draw a basic oval shape. And then from here I'm going to draw in the eye bag that comes in underneath. So starting on the inside of the eye, I'm just going to draw a curve that kind of comes down. Let's take that and draw the right side of the eye. So I'm going to draw that same shape, leaving a gap in the middle here. So starting at the same height on the top, working our way around to the bottom, and then back up to the top. From here, let's draw that eye bag. So starting on the inside of the eye, we'll just kind of sweep down along the bottom. Now if you want, you could draw in the white pupils, but for this drawing, I'm going to be drawing in the left eye black, and this one I'm going to actually draw in the eyeball. So let's go ahead and color this eye in black. From here, I'm going to draw the eyeball on the right side. So let's start by drawing the top half. So on the inside here, I'm just going to leave a little bit of a gap and draw a curve, almost like a football shape, going across to the right, and then the bottom half. Just kind of curving around and up. In the center here, I'm just going to draw a little black dot for the pupil. Let's go ahead and color the outer area in black. Alright, from here let's get into the nose. So just in between the eyes, just around here, I'm going to start with a point, like this. From here I'm going to basically be drawing a triangle. So from here, I'm going to curve out and down to the left, curve out and down on the right. Now connect these 2 points with a straight line. We can go ahead and color this inside in black. Alright, from here let's get into the mouth. So I want to draw a big wide grin just coming underneath each of the eyes. So I'll start by drawing a point on underneath each eye. So you want to make sure that they're spaced out equally, right about there. I'm going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Goes just under the nose and up on the right side. And let's draw on the cheeks. So here I'm just going to draw a curve going outwards on both sides. Let's go back to the starting point and connect those with a lower curve going down to the bottom of the mouth. So I'll just go down to right about here. I'm just going to curve down to the bottom and curve up to the right. And here we're going to draw some teeth. So starting with the center one, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. From here you can work our way towards the left, so leaving equal distant gaps, going across, and then going back to the right, and then doing equal sized lines across. Okay, so now that we have the inner parts of the face, now we can draw in the skull. And this sort of gives me an idea of how big the skull actually has to be. So in here, it basically looks like two ovals squished together. So I'm going to start with the top half first. So I want the skull to come up to roughly about here, and then come in just underneath each of the eyes. So I'm going to start with 2 points. So one on the left, just underneath this eye, right about here, work my way across, and right about there. So that's my starting point. I want the head to come up to roughly about here. So I'm going to start at the very top and work down to the left. So starting up here, I'll curve around and come down to that point. I'll go back up to the top and work my way around to the right, just like so. From here, now I'm going to do the bottom half, the other oval. So I want to come down to the chin roughly just about here underneath this mouth. So starting on the left, I'll curve out and come down towards my finger. From here I'll go to the right, curving out and around. And again, I want to sort of line up these sides of the head so that the bottom doesn't look wider or the top doesn't look wider. So from here, let's finish off the bottom of the jaw and connect that over like so. Okay, so we got the head, let's get into the body. So I'm going to draw the hood. So in the middle here, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. So on the left side, I'm just going to draw a curve. And on the right, I'll draw a curve. This is for the inner part of the hood. From here, we're going to curve out towards the shoulders. So from here, I'm just going to come up to about here with a curve. I'll do the same thing on the right. I want to make sure that I got the same length and height. From here, let's take this and just curve that right in behind the head, like so. Now from here, let's draw in the front part of the jacket. The waist is going to come down to about here, the feet will be down here. So let's go up here, taking this corner point, and pull it straight down towards my fingers. Now again, drawing straight lines is always easier when you're pulling towards your body rather than away or to the side. From here I want to draw it towards the hips and the side of the body. So from here, I kind of want to come up in a curve and going up. So it kind of curves upwards. I'll do the same on the right side, making sure they're roughly at the same height. From here, I'm going to curve in and up, like that. Curving up, so you sort of see the jacket sort of swings down like this. From here, let's draw in the zipper area. So I'm just going to move over to the left on the inside here and draw a second line on the left side and the right side. This is for the zipper. And across this, I'm just going to draw these little lines go across just to show the zipper teeth on both sides. Like so. Let's draw the jacket details. So right about here in the middle of the chest, I'm just going to find a point and just curve up. Kind of following that same curve as the bottom of the jacket. And do the same thing on that side there. Now the arms, I'm going to have them sort of tucked in behind the body. So that means the hands are going to come in this way, so the elbows will come up to here, about halfway up the body. So from this point in the hood, I'm going to curve out and down. Let's go to the right side and do this. And you can see that I'm going back left and right, just so that I make sure that I'm balancing things out. From this point, from the elbow, I'm going to curve this right in behind the jacket. Both sides. And to show that the arms are bent, I'm going to draw a little wrinkle here. So right here, I'm going to draw a little curve like that. And I move in a little bit and just draw a second little wrinkle, like so. Let's go up here and draw the same thing. On the right, move in a little bit and draw a second wrinkle. Okay, so we got the jacket. Let's draw on the shirt line. So here, just going to draw a little curve connecting the hood to each other. In the shirt here, this is where the waist will be. I'm just going to come up from the bottom. So leaving a little bit of a gap from the bottom of the jacket, just drawing a little curve across. Let's get into the pants. So the pants, they're like really short, baggy shorts. They're going to come down to, so the feet will be here, roughly here, so the shorts will come down to here. So in the middle, I want to draw the lower torso line right there. From here, I'm going to curve out to the left and curving out towards the right. Now from here, I want to come in on either side and draw the shorts. So on the left here, I'm going to come in a little bit, just draw a curve going down to the left. Go in here, curving down towards the right. And then I'm going to connect this to the inner part of the leg with a curve. So slightly coming up. So, if you want, you could draw a little bit of a pleat in the pants, sort of like a seam. So here I'm just going to draw lines down the center of each leg. And again, you can color this in dark black or gray. So from here, I'm going to start with the inner part of the leg. So on the left side, I'm going to step in a little bit, curve down towards the heel. So the heel is roughly about there. I'm going to work my way across to the front of the foot with a straight line. So the front top part of the foot is basically a half circle. So starting at the toe, I'm going to come up pretty big, and then come down, and then drawing the sole or the heel, I'm going to come up here and just make a second line across the back, and then from here I'm just going to make a wide leg that just with a straight angled line into that top of the foot. Let's draw the right side. So we're going to take this foot and draw the opposite side. So stepping in a little bit here, curving down to the back of the heel. I want that same length foot. So from the back of the heel, I'll work my way towards the front of the toe, making sure they're roughly the same length. And draw that front toe cap. So up here, so I'm going to work my way starting back here towards the front, going up and then down. Let's draw the back sole, the heel, then an angled line from roughly about here down towards the foot. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Sans from Undertale. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like, share this with your friends, and make sure you check out all our playlists. I have a ton of characters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.